Hello, I'm Anita, Sparkle Stitcher here on Flosstube. This is number 3 and it is April 24th. So welcome, thank you for joining me. I have a little bit to share today. This last week I have not been too productive. It's been a busy week at work and I just come home and I'm exhausted. I just need downtime. And by downtime, I mean a nap. And so anyway, we all have been there. I am not planning to tape weekly, just when it hits, but it will be fairly frequently. So yeah, thank you for being here. I am so grateful for everyone who has subscribed. I am going to hit that 500 number. I'm so excited. All right, let's get to it. My shirt, look at this. Fueled by cross stitch and coffee. Isn't that the truth? So I'm going to share, this is one of my favorite mugs and it's huge. It's really big. Like, I'm not holding, look at that. Okay, so this is a company called Diddle, and this little white mouse, they have all sorts of things that they sell. Stuffed animals, stationery, stickers, you know, you name it, they have it. And so when we were living in France, this was the hot thing. And my daughter and her friends, they would buy products and then they would share. So let's say if you got a notepad of 50 sheets of paper, you know, you would trade, like, oh, I'll give you 5 sheets of paper for a sticker, or I'll give you a pencil. And so she ended up with this amazing collection. And but this is a sweet remembrance for me of that time. So let me share a little bit more. I actually started doing Flosstube in 2017 with Holly. I am one half of the team, Shine Sparkle Stitch, and we love sharing as a team. However, as I move forward, in June I'm retiring. I'll have a lot more time, a lot more travel, and so we will continue taping, but I'm adding this path. So it's just, you know, frosting on the cupcake for me. So let me begin with what I've been working on. All right. I'm not good at planning ahead. So on Easter Sunday, I said, oh, it's Easter. Wouldn't it be fun to work on an Easter project? Now, this doesn't come up for me like in December or January. It's actually on the day. So I'm sure I'll start patriotic pieces like on July 4th or thereabout. So this bag, my daughter made for me. She is Stitch Potato on Instagram, and it is the closest thing I have to Easter eggs. Look at them. And they make me think of Easter eggs. So what I have started is, well, oh, there it is. Sorry. The Briar Rabbit by La Di Da. And I am doing this on 40 count vintage maritime white. So there he is, just a small start, very small start. And so I have a long and thin piece, so I thought, you know, what should I stitch to go with him? And I pulled this out. So this is also in my Easter, the bag. It's by Needful Things, 'Tis Spring. And I think these two will go together really well. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe the next time I pull this out is next April. I don't know. We'll see. I just discovered that the Stitch and Frame shop in Rock Hill, South Carolina is closing on May 14th. Peggy has decided to retire, and I am so fortunate to have been able to be there and visit. In 2019, I was there and just really, really enjoyed myself. And so one of the items that I picked up, it's just been in my heart, you know, just, you know, it's hard when you see a shop close. But I pulled out this pattern to begin, and no, I'm serious, this is exciting. So they had an area of like discontinued patterns, and I came across this, and it's called Black Branch Needlework Original Designs and Antique Sampler Reproductions by LaDonna Snellbaker. Right? Yeah, she is sampling of memories on Instagram, and also does a Flosstube with Tara. Their channel name is completely escaping me. I will add it to the bottom. I'm sorry, but they are such a joy to watch. But look at that. I had no idea. So one of the things I'm doing, see, there's one of LaDonna's thread keeps now. So one of the things I plan to do is I'm changing out the purples for reds, and I am stitching this on 40 count flannel flowers by Fox and Rabbit. So, and here's my piece. Now, if you can, yeah, I think that's, as you can see, there's a lot of modeling in one area of the fabric. And that is where I would like to place this design. So what I've done is I took a page protector and cut it to the size that the design will be, right? Look, look how little this is gonna be. You know, I'm thinking, you know, like this, but no, that's it. So what I can do then is I can take this piece and lay it over and have an idea of where I want the design placed. And I do want a lot of the modeling behind this design. So it'll be somewhere right about there. So yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea. This was a fun find for me. This was fun. So yeah. The next project I have, this is also a bag from Stitch Potato and my daughter Amber. Oh yeah, yep. All right, so I talked about my hope. I moved this out of my travel project and said, okay, I'm gonna knock this one out, and I'm not. And I realized I don't have a good combination. You know, it's the trifecta, the fabric, the threads, the pattern. And when you hit that trifecta, it's just, the project moves so smoothly and it's so enjoyable. And, you know, you just can't wait to work on it. And I didn't hit the trifecta on this project. And so what I'm doing is I'm doing a restart. Yeah. Yep. On Latte by Fiber on a Whim. And this is a 36 count. So it's a brighter, sunnier fabric. And I'll be able to do one thread over two. And I think this is it. I think this is it. So, yeah, I'm excited to do that restart. Oh, I know many people stitch in hand, and I have a huge collection of Q snaps, and this is what I use. I don't know, it might be maybe 3-4 inches across. It doesn't weigh anything. I mean, obviously it does, but I can hold this in my hand for hours because it just doesn't have much weight to it. And so I focus in on this area that I want to stitch on, and it works great for me. So, all right, what else all right, I'm going to go ahead and share this. I am doing a very small project for a very, very dear friend of mine, and I found it in the World of Cross Stitching, the July 2021 issue. So, so this is the issue, and the pattern, yeah, I ripped the page out that I needed. What can I say? And I am doing the Phoenix. I've covered up. So this is what the pattern will look like. However, I've converted it to blues. So here's my learning curve. This has quite a few quarter stitches, and it's been decades since I've done quarter stitches. Back stitching, yes. Quarter stitches, no. And so when I started this project, I started it on a 32 count, 2/2 threads, and it is a disaster. I can't even tell you. I'm going to show you, but let's see if I can. Right. The stitches were off, the half stitches, it just got really chunky after a while. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just doing like little quarter stitches and whole stitches and it was just not working out. And I said, what am I doing wrong? And so I went ahead and restarted on a mystery fabric, and it's maybe a 36 count. And I'm doing it 1/2. Did I say 1/1 with my cactus piece? If I did, I meant 1/2. Anyway, so what I've done, and you can see it's a lot different. Look at the difference. And so what I've done is I'm going through and doing the full crosses first, and then going back and doing the quarter stitches, and that works for me. And I love how it's turning out. I love how it's turning out. This is a huge improvement over this one, definitely. So I want to share a couple estate finds that I have. One thing I enjoy finding is beautiful frames, and I don't pay hardly anything for them, and I say, oh, someday I will use them. I'll stitch something and put it in there. And these two are beautiful. Can you? Oh. This one is oval, and you can see the woodwork there. And then I've got this one, and it's round. So if you have an idea what project would work in a round frame or an oval frame, that would be fantastic. I have a box of maybe 15 or 20 frames. I don't think I paid more than $2 for any of them. And I go through them as before, when I can. And but these two, beautiful. And I could see doing a wash or some type of a wax coating on them. but oval and round. Help me out. And then this was exciting. I found this at an estate sale outside of St. Louis. And my husband put together this little vignette. I bought them separately, and then when I looked at the back of the car, they were all like, oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? But no, seriously, this is adorable. So this, how can I show that? This is handmade. This is handmade. It's so cute. Look at that. And the tail. I don't know. I'm not a fan of mice. Okay, I'm really not. But this one is okay. This one can live with me. And then this also was an exciting find. Same estate sale. So these two, but it is a purple tomato. And what is so fascinating to me is that, see that itty bitty tag? See how tiny that is? It has the person's first and last name written on it. Like itty bitty. Yeah. They actually were able to write the first and last name. So anyway, these two, and then this, who wouldn't like a little itty bitty piece of cheese and a couple of crackers on this one? But I couldn't say no. So, sorry. Just as a reminder, June 1st, I would like to do a stitch along. Look for hashtag Sir Dandy SAL by Hands to Work. And just seeing if more people want to join in on this. Look at it. I have most of the threads now pulled, and I have a couple fabrics picked, but I haven't really figured that one out completely either. But I'm excited. So hopefully some of these smalls will get done. Not the rabbit. We'll wait a year to work on that. So anyway, hey, thank you so much for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And until we meet again, please remember to do those things that make you sparkle.